Hello, fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 167. Today is September the 13th, 2021. On today's show, I have whips, haul, wipgo plans, and Mira monthly. So sit back and relax and grab your beverage of choice. Water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how has everybody been since my last video? My life kind of blew up a little bit. I've had to place my mom into a nursing facility, so it took me 4, 5, 6 days to find her a nursing facility. She, the beginning of the week of the 30th, she had fallen. And when she fell, she hurt herself a little bit. Nothing too strenuous or anything, but it got to the point where she was not able to get up because she was feeling so weak and hurting, so she wasn't getting out of bed. So that first week, I was going out there every day to feed her, give her things that she needed, take care of the dog. So I was going out there twice a week, or twice a day at some points. She went to the hospital on Tuesday, checked herself back out because of COVID. She was very afraid, and she came back home. But by Thursday, I believe, it was like, no, you can no longer stay out here by yourself. You're getting worse. You're not doing well. So she called and went back into the hospital. And they had to hold her there until I could find her a place. And I live in a small community. It is the second largest community if the capital is not in session. So it is still a big community, but it was small that there wasn't a lot of nursing facilities here in the interior. So it took me a little while, but I found her a nursing facility, and she spent a week in the hospital before I could get her into a facility. So Friday, I got her into the facility. She's there now. She's still not up and walking yet, but we're really hoping that she gets some PT because she's still getting that service and can get up and start walking again. The remodel of the house to move her here is not going to happen because she really is in a spot where I can no longer take care of her. Even if she's up and walking, I can't take care of her because she will have down days, and I just it's beyond my capability to take care of her. So I also have her on the list for the major nursing facility here in town, and I'm hoping she can get in there in the next year. It all depends on, of course, what happens with that facility, but I'm really hoping within the next year she can be in that facility because they are really equipped for taking care of her. So that's kind of where that's at. So I had her dog for several days, and he was not doing well, but he is now back in his home. My youngest son is buying the house, so we are shifting everything out of, shifting 2 homes, getting everything cleaned out. So my stitching will not be as much as it has been, but I still will stitch because I'm not going to push completely to get this all done in a week. I just can't. For my own sanity, I can't do it. So it has been a rough several weeks, but I am back, and I will show you what I stitched on for the week of the 23rd and the project that I worked on the last 2 weeks. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. So my Mira for August was Touching the Autumn Sky. I am stitching this on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus, and I got some more of the skirt, the apron down in the back. Yeah, I am showing you the right way. So that's where that's at. So I'm happy with how much I got accomplished on this. So I need to take its picture, put it in the No New Starts group, and put it away. Okay. Okay, and then I worked on Autumn Lane Stitchery's Dark Queen of the Sea. And my goal was to finish this in August, but now my goal is to finish the stitching in September. So, let's see. This is what she looks like, and I'm stitching her on 32 count Charles Craft, dyed by me, and I am working over here. So this is the area that needs to be stitched. And here's where I'm at. So I have a little bit more of this tentacle to do, and then just a little bit of this other tentacle to do. So I can get this done in the next 2.5 weeks. And then I'll start back stitching and beading. So this one will have to be pulled out probably in October is going to be my finish for this one. Okay. And then I worked on, let's see this project right here. I worked on Nevermore by Leela Studios. I am stitching this on 32 count Velspar by Picture This Plus. So I started putting in the bottom border, and I finished up the motifs there. That's where that one is at. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle here. Okay. Then I decided I needed to work on, Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. And this is Carriage Heart Samplings. I'm doing this on 40 count Heritage by Picture This Plus, and I'm working on this block here. So I did a little bit. I got the tree put in here, and I worked some more on the water in the background. So that's where that one's at. And then I was able to finish a page on my Fright Night, charted by Gecko Rouge, and Louis T. Johnson is the artist. I finished that page on the, let's see, the 24th. Yeah, I finished page 19 on the 24th. Okay, and then I finished page 20 on the 9th. So I will show you where I'm at. So here we go. So that one down there was the page I finished on the 24th, and this is the page I finished on the 9th. So I started working on this page. So here it is. Here's the top. It's almost done. There's just a little bit more to do over here to finish out the top row. But I cannot believe I have 22 pages done. I thought I would give you guys some stats. I am at 41% done. I'm over 100,000 stitches, so that's exciting. So I will definitely be able to get to 50% of this done by the end of the year, because I've only got 9% more to go. So yay, I'm so excited, because I really want to get this done next year so that I can work on a different full coverage, because I think one full coverage at a time is probably for the best. Or, you know, big full coverage. One big full coverage a year is probably the way to go. So I'm very excited about that. I got that much done on that. So that was all the stitching that I have done since the 23rd of August. wipgo plans. So the two numbers that were called were 15 and 25. Number 15 for me is the Great Pumpkin Conspiracy. by Cricut Collection. I am stitching this on 32 count Murky by Picture This Plus. So as you know, my wipgo is 10 hours. So I know I've got several hours done on this because I had to frog and restitch the top border, and then I worked on this one here. So I will work on this one day, probably this week, to get this time in. And then the number 25 is Nevermore by Leela Studios, which of course you've already seen. 32 count Valspar by Picture This Plus. So this one I know already has its 10 hours because I worked on this quite a bit. But I'm still going to work on this, and I think I'm going to work on this 2 days this month because I want to get more stitching done on it because I really enjoy stitching on this one. So those are my wipgo plans. Then my Mira monthly for the rest of September is Kingdom by the Sea. I am stitching this one on 32 count the Bloom by Picture This Plus. So this one will only get worked on 3 times this month, but that's okay. It'll still get some good time in. So here's where this one's at. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to go back up to the castle and make sure I filled in all the castle, and then I'll start working back down again and get the boy done as well. So we'll see how much I can get done in 3 stitching sessions for this. And of course I will be working on Fright Night as usual. So that's all the stitching and the plans. I forgot to say I have some knitting. So I'm still working on the boxy free washcloth that I found on Ravelry. So here's one. And this one I forgot to put the 1 row in. So it's just ribbed, but I think it'll work out just fine. And then I switched colors. So I'm working on a green now. So they're a lot of fun. They're so mindless that sometimes that's what I need, is something mindless to work on. Washcloths are the best. Purchases. I got my Grime Guard of the Month from Garon Stitchery, and they're little bees. Oh, except they're upside down bees. There we go. There's the little bees buzzing around. It is so much fun. And I did do another order, so you will be seeing that order when it comes in. I have got to stop watching the Sunshine Stitchers. That's all I've got to say, because every time I watch, I want to go on and buy all the things. But one of them that I did get was a pattern, and it was a pattern I really hoped I could find again. And when he was able to get it again, I was like, yes, that's the one I want. So looking around here, I really have nothing else to talk to you guys about. I hope that everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy and happy. And I hope your lives are calm and serene and you're getting a lot of crafting time, because I hope that whatever you craft, you're crafting it to your heart's content. And I will see you hopefully next week. Bye guys.